Hi, this is Allie from Allie Cats Crafts. I'm here to bring you a video on the Fall for Toile. I'm going to do an alternative to what you can make from this kit. You can make 9 cards from this kit normally, and we've been over this a few times. Basically, this is 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these. They have 3 different card bases, and I don't have much to show, but I have this part, and it comes with all kinds of fun stuff. You get leaves, you get some stamps, you get some embellishments, and this is one of the copies of this is part of what the bases look like. And you get envelopes with flaps that I used a lot of, okay? So, and you could also order this. It's called, I forgot the name of it, Circle of something. Anyways, it has hello. You could turn this into a strawberry or a acorn. You have a circle, you have some leaves. Today we're going to probably use the leaves. I'm pretty sure. I haven't decided yet. It's kind of up in the air what I'm going to... I have an idea, but it's not totally put together. So first we're going to make 2 cards tonight. First one we're going to do, we're going to use the card base. And if you notice right here, I have very little of this paper left, so I pieced it together. But from a distance you can't tell. I also took one of the corn patches that I struggled to figure out what to do. I finally came up with ideas. The last video I showed you one, it was this one right here, where I cut it apart and I put Thinking of You in the middle, and I cut out a fox from the DSP and the pumpkins that popped up, and I cut out the leaves from that. So now I'm using the card base, I'm using the other one. You were given 3 of these. This is the other one. And we'll be working on doing another card with that one. So what I did was I grabbed some off-white paper and I took and I glued this on the front. So I'm going to glue it to the card base. I just wanted you to see that I only had a little bit, but because of it being checkered, you can't really tell. Plus when I put the stuff on top, you won't even know what I did. So it's going to be pretty cool. I kind of laid it out. As my friend Allie says, she does look-see. I like how she says that. So cute, so funny. I love it. So I'm going to glue that down. The next thing I want to do is I want to get my dimensionals, because I'm going to lay these guys on here and I'm going to separate them, but I'm going to pop them up so they stand out from the card. I thought that would be kind of cool. So I'm going to put 3 dimensionals on this one. And I'm going to grab the next one, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to put them down yet because I want to spread them out so they're nice and even to my best ability, so to speak. This is going to be an easy card once you know what to do, and you too could do that. If you have this kit and you don't know what to do, this is one you could do. So all I did was I cut off all the edges because it came with, let's see, this one. See how it came with like little edge like that? I just cut it all off so the ends wouldn't be weird. So it's nice and square. And I cut it. I should have measured that. Let's see how long it was. It was 4 1/4 inches by 3 inches. So that's what it came out to look like. So I'm going to put it on here, but I want to separate it so it looks pretty even. So I like that. So I'm going to pull this one up. Now when I put it down, I'm not going to totally stick it. I'm just going to set it down. That way I can still move it around in case I don't get it right where I want it. Because sometimes that's a hard thing. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? I was going to do one thing. I was going to put this right across there. So I guess I'll just have to do that now. I won't be able to wrap it around the card. That's okay. So I'm going to grab my tear and tape, put it right across here, rip it off, press it down really good. Because I was going to put it around the back and I glued it down too soon. And I'm going to put this down. Now you're probably wondering, okay, so it's going to be sticky, right? It is, however. Remember my little powder trick I told you about? that takes away the sticky. Press down really good, and I'll just put some powder on there. And look, it's not sticky anymore. I love this powder. Best, I can't tell you when I bought it. It was years ago. That's all I can say. Okay, so I'm going to put the first one down. Right there. And then that one goes next. I gotta make sure in the right order because I don't want to mess it up. Let me move this out of the way. And look, I already had one cut. That's okay. I use that for another card, right? And this ribbon or irregular weave trim, it's called. It's part of the one of the things from the ooh gosh, my words are gone. From the Amber Autumn, or it could be the Autumn trees. So I got both of them. Okay, because I really, really love that tree, and I love the deer. I love the pumpkins, and I love all the sayings in this. And this one had no sayings. So that's why I don't buy very much, but this is what I bought. And see, I was going to do cards in October with these. It's my reminder. So that's what it came, that type of thing. And so I thought, ooh, because I was doing cards. I was doing a card class with some friends. And I need to have all these things because I do it with my upline. And she says we can only use stuff from Paper Pumpkin and only current stuff. So I have to buy the current stuff to do the class. So, and I know I wanted to get this particular stamp set. So I can't use my other embellishments during a class because I need to show what's in the catalog. But that's okay. Once a year, I'll buy some embellishments and just different things. But not always. I'm glad I bought them because I really like them. I do like their embellishments. I just don't want to spend the money on them. They're kind of expensive. Because I use a lot for what I'm doing. If I only used a few, I think it would be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to look at it really close, making sure I don't push it down. Put that one there. And that one right there. That one. That one's too low. Just kind of eyeing it. I think I got it. There. So there's the card. But that's not all. So now we're going to grab my Wink of Stella, which I know is right about here. And I think we're going to bling up all the corn. Make it look really cute. Kind of add a little bit extra here. I love this Wink of Stella. My friend Lori got it for me. Thank you, Lori. Anything that has glitter or blingy, I like. Gotta make sure you get it all blinged up really good. Get those ones right down there. Okay. So that's blinged up pretty good there. So then I took, and where'd my bow go? There it is. I made a little bow that I thought I would put right there to go with it. So I need to get my little dots out. I always get these from Paper Pumpkin. So put that right there. So there we go. That card is done. Very simple, but a little bit different. And it looks, I don't know if you can see the Wink of Stella on there. I can't really see it through the camera. Well, there it is right there. In person, you'll see it really good. Okay, so that's the first card. Second card we're going to do, I have a very vanilla card base. And I have a piece of the, another piece of paper, the card base from the paper pumpkin kit. So we're going to put this down, but I'm going to do something different. I am going to do it kind of off on purpose. So I'm going to put that down like that. Then I'm going to grab the next one, and I'm going to do the same thing. Take it and do it off a little bit. I was going to do this, but I'm not sure where to put it yet. I think I need to take this, because this is going to go like that. I need to figure out where it's going to go so I know where to put that ribbon. So I think I'll glue this down first. Okay, because that's going to go just like that. And I want this, I can't decide, I think it was right there. I think that's where I wanted it. It's going to go across like this. Just like that. So I need to get my tear and tape. And you don't have to pull off the backing when you just stick it on here, because it's okay. You can if you want. So then I'm going to take this and glue it to the card now. Okay, and making sure that I get it so it's not hanging off the card. And there we go. There. So now I'm going to bring in my pumpkins that I had pre-cut. I'm going to put them right there. And I need to get my dimensionals because I do want to put them up. So I cut this out from the DSP. It came, see right there. Okay, but I cut it down here. Okay, so I cut out that spot. That's the one I cut out. So I cut it out, fussy cut it. I figured it would take me a while, so I didn't want to have you have to sit and watch me do that one. So I cut that out, and then I put it, I want to put it right here. So you see little pumpkins in the pumpkin patch. Cute, huh? And then I have, where's it at? I have them right here. I have all my extra embellishments over here that I wanted to use. I think it was that one and not that one. Here it is. I had two of these that I wanted to put on here. I couldn't decide where I wanted. I definitely wanted one here. Maybe there. I just want to bring in a little bit more to this card. Kind of like this one. So I'm going to put that right there. It's a little bit different. It's kind of a different kind of card in that it goes every direction. And every once in a while I'll do a card like that, but I really don't do that. So I thought that would look kind of cute. Dresses up the card, the extra ribbon across there and the pumpkins and stuff, so just this plain thing. So I'm going to wink a Stella, this also. I think I will do this. Just this one. Just one this time. Hope you can see that. So that's that card. And then I think that's that one and that one. So I finished those two cards. Let's do our envelope. Oh, we have to do the inside too. So let's do the inside. And this is light enough so I can stamp directly on it. And so is this one. So let's get some pumpkins out because we have pumpkins. Why not, right? We'll do the envelopes while we're at it. So let's put our pumpkin right here. Okay, and then one over here. then let's stick one on our card envelope. Okay. And I'll clean off my stamp. Then we will go with, where's it at? Thinking of You. The inside of this one. Okay. Oh, I forgot to stamp this one. Thinking of You for this card. Let me get that pumpkin back out. I forgot to do the front of it. So Thinking of You for there. And the back is our pumpkin. So that one's done. And that one is done. Yeah, the inside, yep. That one is done. So let's do Wishing You the Happiest of Days inside this one. Oh, I like that. There we go. Okay. That looks great. Okay, there's those two cards. Okay, so I'm going to do one more thing. So I came up with this cute ATC card. ATC card is an artist trading card. And what's really cool about artist trading cards is that you could take this card and put it on a card base and it'll turn it into a card. Just do some background. So what you could do, and I'll show you exactly what you're going to do. Because I'll do one, but then I'm also going to make a card. So let's make the card first. So I have some paper. That one's stamped on. That is 2.5 by 3 3/4, but you want to have a darker colored paper, which, oh, I don't have one. I thought I had an extra one. I use the black paper. And this actually piece is 2.5 by 3.5. And that's just a slight bit smaller. Let me get my paper. Hold on. Oh, let's get this one. This one will be really nice too. 2.5 by 3.5. Bring that paper out. So we're gonna go 2.5 by 3.5. So what you do with the artist trading cards is you make a card, and I went 1/4 of an inch smaller. This one needs to trim down a tiny bit. So that I can have this nice background. So what we're going to do, what you do with the artist trading card is, there's a whole community out here that does this. And I do it every once in a while. I've did it for many years. I just haven't done it recently. You take and you make these cards and you trade them amongst friends. And it's really cute. So I have this, and I need to get my crushed curry ink. So I use my old stamp. I need to get my piercing mat and a scrap of paper. And this is the coolest thing. So you take and you just stamp this. This is how I did it. Just stamp the card. Half of it's going to be covered up with that. Then I took my pumpkin pie ink and I did Thankful, which I need to clean. I just used it. So let's see, pumpkin pie. And then I took and I need to move this out of the way so I can see better. I took and I got as close to the top and as close to the outside like that. And then I did it again at the bottom. Same thing. And I got as even as I could. Just kind of put it on here. One there. And then one right here. Almost dropped it in the ink. Okay, there we go. Then I got out my old olive. And I got my cute little leaf stamp from the kit. Let's see. I liked that one the best when I did it, so I'm going to use that one. So I took my leaf and I stamped it right there. And I went this direction. And then I went down. Okay? So I did that. Then I had a little scrap of paper that I cut down. See, originally I was going to do this. I was going to do that and then do this, but it covered up too much of the paper, so I didn't want to do that. So I just kind of cut this about an inch. But let me make sure, because I may have done less. Okay, I did less. I did about a half an inch. So I did half of an inch, which is about right there. I'm going to go a little bit more. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/16. So I'm going to do 5/16. This is what makes it really cool. Add a little extra onto it, right? So I'm going to glue that right here. This 5/16 on the edge. And this is a part of that DSP that came in the paper that I got. But I'm using the stamps from the paper pumpkin kit this month. I glue that on there like that. Then I'll glue the whole card down, the whole front down on that card base. So this is like a mini card. So if you do like note cards, it's perfect for a note card. So there we go. We have our thankful HEC card, artist training card. So this is what we made tonight. We made an artist training card. We did 2 cards. So these are the 3 projects that we did tonight. So thank you for watching. I had a great time with you again. And be sure and like and share my video. I'd appreciate that. Have a great evening. Bye.